Hello Cougars, this is Dr. Jim Brewer, District Administrator for the Clinton Community School District, and the shout out of the week this week goes to everybody at CCSD for keeping our kids, each other, and community safe, as it is School Safety Week in the state of Wisconsin this week. And with me today to talk about school safety at CCSD is Brandon Loomer, our Director of Buildings and Grounds, also our Safety Coordinator. So Brandon, tell us a little bit about some of the safety mechanisms and practices that we have in place at CCSD to ensure that we are doing really well as far as safety is concerned.
Yeah, so we just implemented a new security system in the last year as far as all of our cameras throughout the district. We have 217 cameras roughly on both on the complete district grounds. We have double secure entries that was implemented shortly before I got here, which is great. We have card access, we have key control, and we have drills that we practice. This morning we have a tornado drill being practiced at the elementary school.
And we did a tornado drill at the high school yesterday.
Did one yesterday.
Senior high. And parents and guardians, please talk to your children about the drills that we practice here at CCSD. For example, next month in November, we're going to do a lockdown drill. Which is arguably, they're all important, but the lockdown drill can truly be traumatic for a lot of kids as we are talking about active intruders. Talk to your children about, following rules and directions of the staff when we do those drills, but it's important that we do those drills because the more we practice, okay, Lord forbid if something were to happen, okay, we would be in a better position to protect ourselves.
Yeah, and also we're obligated to do it by the state.
Sure.
They make us do monthly fire drills, they make us do 2 annual weather safety drills, and they require us to do a hard lockdown drill.
And our staff has done a fabulous job over the years doing this, and I was really proud. I had the pleasure, along with you, Brandon, and Chief Schultz, Clinton PD Chief of Police, attended last week an Rock County Emergency Management training dealing with school safety. And we heard from Beloit, Janesville, and Parkview, and other districts. I felt really good about what we're doing at CCSD, and I think everybody in the crowd who heard us. In fact, they asked you to kind of take a leadership role, which you do serve on a leadership role for the state. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm a board member for WSCA, which is the Wisconsin School Safety Coordinators Association. I'm also the chairman of the annual school safety conference in the state, and we partner with WJOA, which is the Wisconsin School Resource Officers. And together, we're trying to create a culture of school safety.
Correct.
And I'm proud to be a part of that organization. It helps all the districts throughout the state.
Yeah, and I really like the local Rock County Emergency Management. I want to thank everybody who attended that meeting last week. And again, I think people were so impressed with what we've got going on at CCSD. Not only did they ask you to take a leadership role, but we are hosting the next meeting that's going to take place in January, which is a collaboration among school districts, sharing out techniques and ways to protect people as they enter our schools. And I want to thank you for all the work that you do. I want to thank our staff and especially our parents and guardians. Thank you. Again, have conversations with your children about the drills that take place. It's an unfortunate reality in today's educational environment that we need to do things like a hard lockdown training. It happens, and it could happen here at CCSD, and we want to make sure that we're protected as best that we can. So thank you, parents and guardians, and another shout out to our local law enforcement officers, Clinton Police, Rock County, every other individuals involved in emergency and EMS and fires. Thank you for the work that you do and for protecting us. We know that if there is a serious situation, you'll be here in a quick time to keep us safe. But we're doing everything that we can at CCSD, and I want to thank you, Mr. Loomer, for your leadership, not only here in Clinton, but the state as a whole in keeping school safety at the forefront of what we do at CCSD. So thank you, and go Cougars.